Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school.
What's up, everybody? This is Ken.
And this is Jay.
And we apologize for the delay, but we're back with the film review of Logan,
a 20th Century Fox film.
Let's get it.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too.
Welcome back. So we're here to review Logan, starring Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and is directed by James Mangold. And the story shows a past his prime Logan going in this dystopian future, going on a road trip to do one final mission. So Ken, what do you think about the story?
Oh my God, past his prime is an understatement. This guy can't even get all his claws out. Like two pop out, and then the old one is the third one is still trying to come out a little bit. But this guy is weather worn. I mean, weather beaten.
Yeah.
You see a Logan that is just past his prime.
Yeah.
Just drinking too much, alcoholic
Yeah.
kind of state to me, just to pass his pass the time and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what I liked about Logan in this movie, we saw a different Logan in this movie. We saw one that now is instead of the more feral, more berserk Wolverine, we saw a more compassionate Wolverine. We saw, I guess, the softer side of
Right.
Wolverine.
But I would have to give the story 4 stars alone, because this story tells a more robust story, a more fully complete story of Wolverine. Right? You don't see this kind of eye candy, because if you remember in the first X-Men, he was more of the eye candy, running around with his shirt off, and I think he was just meant for the ladies to kind of see some muscles and all that kind of stuff.
That was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, it was like 17 years ago, basically.
Yeah.
But this guy is not about that, right? This guy is old. Even in credit to Hugh Jackman for when he walked, he looked old. I mean, he played the part of a senior citizen. I just want to give the man a cane.
Yeah.
That's how old he
Yeah.
looked.
He did look old. He looked quite old, and seeing, and so now if you're thinking he's old, just picture Patrick Stewart as Professor X,
Yeah.
looking even older.
Right.
You know.
I mean, the dude had to be carried around
Yeah.
by Wolverine just to get in and out of bed.
Yeah.
So kudos for the story on this. I would
Yeah.
have to give this story 4 stars right off the bat, because it's a much more mature story. It's not that if you came to see Logan for just the action, you'll get it, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised in the story. So that story for me is a 4 bros.
I give it 4 bros as well, and just to piggyback what Ken is saying, it is a very robust story, and also is a very mature story. So keep in mind that with the rated R rating, it's not just for violence. It's a lot of profane language in there. So if you bring your kids in there,
Patrick Stewart dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah.
Whoa! I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah. So definitely, I give it 4 stars as well for story.
And standout performances was by far Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. These guys anchored the franchise anyway, when you look back to the X-Men movies. But they really did an exceptional job here, because very rarely do you get a chance to see the thespian side of Patrick Stewart. I mean, he started in Shakespeare work. But here, you got a chance to see him do that a little bit with his ramblings as an old man, contemplating himself, all of those things. And it was, I think, his ability to flex a little bit his acting prowess, right? And then you look at Hugh Jackman. He wasn't just playing the regular same tired Wolverine with the one-liners, all those kind of things. He actually carried this film. He was a main component of it and delivered on his lines in such a way that it was very compelling. You actually felt something for him. You know, the emotional beats that were going on here versus the Wolverine where it was just more action. He was just really fighting. You didn't really care about him so much. Here you felt, well, I didn't really care. I just wanted to get to the next fight scene.
Well, you saw the love interest in the last movie.
Well, a love interest, but I didn't care about him going through the tragedy that he was going through at the time. So, I don't know. I felt more that I was compelled to feel for this man. Okay. You know, I felt that he was past his prime. He couldn't really heal like he's accustomed to healing. So I really felt like I cared about these characters and they carried it.
Now, two of the standout performances I like was Boyd Holbrook playing Donald Pierce.
Oh yeah.
And Daphne Keene playing Laura or X-23. I mean, I think, starting with X-23, I think she did a good job as the character. You saw the ferocity of her. I mean, she was just like a mini Wolverine, just a female Wolverine that was just even more brutal than what we've seen Wolverine has in previous movies. And now, Boyd Holbrook as Donald Pierce, he's one of my favorite characters from the X-Men series.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but I liked the cyborg and the technical part of him, just being that assassin. I liked him, man. I liked his cockiness in the movie, so I liked him too.
Actor here.
yeah, you probably could have, but it was good to see one of my favorite villains, X-Men villains, in the movie. Those are the two standout performances I liked.
So overall, the performances were tight. I think everybody kind of pulled their own weight. Even newcomer, the X-23 character, I thought she really did a great job here. So performances were great.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bros who knows.